what to learn if you want to do AI, deep learning, neural network. So let's just talk about this. If you want to be a AI scientist, this is a very generic term. And more specifically, I'm talking about the scientists they working with deep learning. So if you don't know what deep learning is, Google it. It's a way to basically some a certain level the model they inspired by human neurons, and we use that similar mechanisms to build a computer that can do a lot of like complex things. For example, to recognize the human face or to classify image or to understand your languages. So this is like deep learning, and it's been popular for like since last few years, and it's still getting more popular, and it really improve many aspects of our life. For example, machine translation, speech recognition, image processing, so many different things. So if you are interested in deep learning, you don't know where to start, this video is for you. So there are two different components for people who really want to learn deep learning or want to be very good at deep learning. There are two components. One is first one is programming, because you definitely need to write a lot of program, a lot of code to build a deep learning model, because it's AI, right? So computer programming techniques, it's why you have to really master. You really have to be very good at it. And how you can learn it? If you are in a computer science school, then you don't have to worry about it. You will have, after you graduate, you're okay. If you are not that, if you are kind of you don't know how to program, learn Python. Python is a very popular language in deep learning world. If you learn Python, everything will be fine. You can start with Python. It's quite a easygoing language, and how you can learn that's probably for another video. So let's just assume you know how to program. And fundamental thing to be good at programming is logic. If you have like clear logic, you will be able to learn programming fairly fast. So and also another component for deep learning, it's linear algebra. A lot of deep learning basically, for 90% of the deep learning things is doing linear algebra. It's doing like a operation of matrix, tensors, that kind of things. Then that's just it. That's it. And if you want to read deep learning papers, there you will see a lot of linear algebra formulas. If you don't know linear algebra well enough, you won't be able to read it. So learn linear algebra if you don't know that. If you didn't learn that in the university, try to learn. Okay, so let's say you know how to program. You know linear algebra. Then how do you start your deep learning journey? You may refer to my previous video, AI career, which I introduced the different domains in AI or deep learning. So then you need to decide which one you want to go with, and start doing some easy projects with that. You can find some, for example, if you want to do computer vision, start with image classification is the most basic task. And there are a lot of tutorials online, even in video form. I think more in the medium, like article form. To follow that, and you usually have like GitHub code. Download it and analyze every line of code, what they are doing. And what's difficult about deep learning is like, you need to take an online course first, so you know how deep learning works. Then start with those projects, simple projects, and analyze how other people do pre-processing, because the model itself is not really deep, maybe not the most difficult thing, but actually what's really difficult is pre-processing, how you process image, how you process language, how you process a signal before feeding to the model. So learn how to do process. If you in a computer vision example, learn how to do image pre-processing. In natural language processing, learn how to pre-process text. Speech recognition, learn how to pre-process speech signal before feeding to the model. Because like after that in the model, you can read papers, you can watch videos. There's a lot of great course talking about models, but not many of them like really focus on pre-processing, which is, I would say, is the most difficult part. All right, then after that, you analyze how other people's work, the GitHub code work. Usually they will include definitely the pre-processing thing. That's why you need to learn. And for the model part, you learn by reading papers, reading tutorials, watching videos like online courses. All right, so that's the way that you can learn deep learning. And I did not mention everything, just this some guideline for you to learn. And I just making this video to see if anyone is interested. If you are really interested to know more, leave what you want to know in the comments below. I will try to make some other videos according to your comment. Alright, so if you would like to receive more deep learning AI career suggestions, content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription is really the best encouragement for me to make more videos like these. Other than that, enjoy your day and I will see you next time.